bottom text police. I need the bottom text police. I'm gonna screw up somehow otherwise. I'm back, if you can't tell. I'm here with coffee, and I'm going to launch Outer Wilds and get right into it. No messing around. Do I have a plan for tonight? Yep. Yep. I do. I really wish the sound of Outer Wilds would keep going when I don't have the window focused. That generally makes for a much nicer stream experience. In terms of presentation, I think. Oh yeah, let me close out of Discord. Close Discord. There we go. Am I out of my torrents? Nope, let me close out of my torrents. Good. No seeding while you're streaming. No seeding while you're feeding. Haha, really funny. Let's get back to it. No sneeding. I have a plan. I had a couple of ideas pop into my head actually just this morning. Well, by morning I mean 5 in the afternoon. My morning. I hadn't thought about Outer Wilds much at all as far as like thinking about what to do until like yesterday. But I spent a lot of time thinking about Outer Wilds and my playthrough of Outer Wilds in a different sense, in a meta sense, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. As far as thinking about what to do and what's going on. I hadn't really thought about it until like yesterday. And I have an idea that I thought of just today. And I'm gonna do it right now. And good God, it's actually such an obvious idea, and is probably the solution, that I feel really stupid and embarrassed, even more so than I felt already. And I don't actually know, I can't say I'm that sure if it's the solution. But it's one of those things where it's like, I'm stupid for not trying. Because I had multiple occasions where I was right next to the thing that I should have tried. And I just didn't do it. You'll see. You'll see when I get there. He has an idea. What's up, Curly? What's the idea? You'll see. I don't like talking about my ideas before I'm there doing them. It creates the wrong kind of suspense, I think. When did I record that Doom video? Embarrassingly, Well, do you mean like when did I record the footage, like of me? About a month ago. Month and a half, maybe. If you mean the video in general, that video was a process of like 6 months. Bonk. Yeah, it took a long time. It mostly took a long time because I'm very slow at video editing. And I need to work out a better process if I'm going to make more videos like that in the future. I put an ungodly number of hours into that video, and it was not worth it. But I have some ideas on how to make videos like that more efficiently in the future. I'm going to George, by the way, if that's not clear. I've learned my lesson, by the way. I know how to get to George, now. Should have known sooner, but I know now. It's a good video, thank you. I think it's a pretty good video, even though, like, immediately after uploading it, I noticed at least 2 major editing errors. And a really stupid error in something that I said. But I'm not going to say what, because I would like to go as long as possible without anyone but me noticing. I don't know if there's a more efficient way to get up to the George simulation room, but this way works well enough, as long as I can jetpack properly, which I can. You noticed the error? No! Keep it quiet, Curly. I'll pay you off. I'll pay you for your silence. Going right in. Let's doze off. Good coffee. You haven't watched through the entirety of the Doom video yet. Well, I'm insane for expecting anyone to watch a video that long, so. I'm thinking, how does this work again? Right, okay, I remember. The whole reason I came to George isn't because of what's at George, it's just because George is where I know you can spend, like, the entire cycle without, getting flooded out. There's more than one, Emmy. There's 4. But the other ones all have a time limit, basically. Because the dam breaks and the water comes, and I think one of the other ones also does not have a time limit, but that one is not one where I can do what I need to do. I could do what I need to do at the other 2, but you're on a stricter time limit than you are here at George. Here at George, you can spin the whole cycle. Probably won't need the whole cycle for what I'm going to try, but better safe than sorry. And here I am. Everyone is asking, what's at George, and not, what's up, George? Yeah, how is George? Doing okay, man? So this I've already done. This one's a freebie. This one I figured out. Extinguish that one. Now I have an idea for the other ones, and I swear to God, I feel like most people who tuned in at some point to watch me play this DLC is not going to tune in tonight because of how much I, like, bungled the obvious solutions here, assuming that what I'm about to do actually works. If not, then I guess I'm just stupid. Okay, I don't know if this is going to give me enough room away from the artifact, but we'll see. Yep, that's enough room. So, here's what oh god, yeah. I'm remembering now why I didn't try. Because the bridge over there is obviously too far away. So, what I was thinking when I was remembering back is, I should have tried just jumping along the bridge here. Like, when you have the artifact sat down, you can see the invisible bridge, and how, you know, when you solve the code here, theoretically, it'll all come together and you can walk neatly along over here. I was thinking this morning, why don't I just jump across? Like, I didn't think that they would be close enough, but I thought I should at least try, right? I'd be stupid not to. But I'm here again, and I can see that's, yeah, I clearly can't jump to that. I should still try, because what else am I doing? So, what's clear about the setup of this area is each of these codes, which you can't actually get, you use one of the 3 error messages that you read about when you're reading the hidden lore on the functionality of the simulation, right? So you get the error message about falling through the map during a transition zone. You get the error message about setting down the artifact and getting too far away from it. And you get the error message about whatever the other one is. I'm blanking. Whatever the other one is. I was just thinking about it today. Right, about how if you're dead, but your mind is in the simulation, you can't get woken up by the ringing bells. And I have an idea about that too, which I'll explain momentarily. So, you know, you have those 3 error messages, and like the setup here is obvious. You use one of those concepts for each of these codes to sort of cheat your way to the other side. And this one I already found, obviously. This one is obviously setting down the artifact so you can see the invisible bridges. And this one is obviously doing whatever you need to do to be immune to the sound, which I guess is die, but I've already tried that to try and get a hidden ending that apparently I technically got, but I technically didn't. Anyway, but this isn't working out because I clearly cannot jump to that bridge. However, I am going to try anyway, because like I said, it's just right here, and what else am I doing? I should try. What I should do, though, is I should try and be extra fancy about it and start from the top of this bridge. So I might need to do some parkour. I don't think that would be an intended solution, but I'm going to do it. Because what else am I doing? I don't think that would even let me reach the top of the bridge anyway. Hardcore parkour. Thanks for the crabs. You have an idea for that 3rd one, but you won't say. Okay. I do too, and I also won't say right now. Yeah. Later on, you're going to point out something funny I said. Good. I feel like my playthrough of the base game was a lot better than my playthrough of the DLC, because in my playthrough of the DLC, I've just been very stupid and not known what to do, and taken forever to figure things out. But in my playthrough of the base game, I mean, I still did take forever to beat it, but like, that was funny because I had a lot of good ideas throughout the playthrough. Like, I said so many things early on in my playthrough that ended up being correct. Whereas I don't think that's really been true for the DLC. There will be plenty of funny things I said, for a given definition of funny. Well, yeah, I agree, Curly. There hasn't been, like, any one big roadblock, like there was for example, the Ash Twin Warp Tower in the base game. But I still feel a lot worse about my DLC playthrough because, number one, the things that I got stuck on for a long time in the base game seems like everyone else gets stuck on them as well. And number two, I mean, the DLC is just shorter. The base game is just longer. So the fact that I've taken as long as I have here is worse. Yeah, as Azure says, it's more self-contained. That's a very generous way of putting it, Azray. I appreciate you considering my feelings. You got stuck on both of the bridges. I mean, yeah, I'm sure some people will. It's not necessarily a matter of, like, me having trouble with the puzzles. A lot of it is just the fact that I don't play in as systematic a fashion as I should. And so I end up just sort of wasting a lot of time. I wasted a lot of time in my playthrough of the DLC, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But I do have the spirit of a wanderer. I love that you can hear the water rushing by when you're at George, even though it doesn't necessarily affect you. Oh, can you not call the boat back from here when it's already over there? I thought for sure you could. So it's just over there. I can't really approach that area anymore from over here, it seems. That's slightly annoying. Nice knowing you, boat. Sup, Kohosao? Well, I was hoping maybe the paths that the boat take, like maybe those areas of the water are shallow. Well, since my idea about the bridge is a big nope, it's time to move on to the other side that I'm stuck on. Something occurred to me that did not occur to me. So, I read the error message about, you know, how people who are dead in the real world, so to speak, but their mental data is in the simulation, they can't get woken up by the bells, obviously. So, I had the idea that I tried last time, and I wasn't trying it for this solution specifically, but for a different reason I was trying it, to essentially die, or, you know, whatever, just live forever in the simulation by being, by removing the ATP's core. What's up, Embellis? And, just waiting for the supernova in the simulation and seeing what happened. And that didn't really work the way that I'm trying to get it to work now. However, if I can, you know, independent of the ATP's core, if I can just be in the simulation while I'm dead, that would help me get past the bells. But there's no way for me to do that. There's no way for me to, it seems, there's no way for me to die in real life and still do the thing I need to do, except... Oh, you were waving at the thoughts comment. Nice. Except, there was a detail that my mind somehow just, like, skipped over the first time I read it, that I was thinking about now, which is it says there are two artifacts. One of them is lit when they first go into the simulation, and another is lit when they die, and that keeps them in the simulation. And I'm not entirely sure exactly what that means I need to do. I'm not even sure if that means, like, do I need to get a different artifact in the simulation? Or do I need to get a different one in real life? Do I need to get two? There are all these ones here. The bell... okay. Yeah, that wasn't really... Thank you, Curly, but that wasn't really, backseating, because I had just said that myself. What'd you miss? What's up, Bravima? Yeah. You basically missed nothing. So I don't know. I don't know how to get this second artifact. Not even sure if it's an artifact that I get in the simulation or if it's an artifact that I get outside of it. I would think it means inside of the simulation because... because it seems like they all entered the simulation, you know, at the same time, and they were just, you know, in their little places, and then they all died. It's not like there was someone else, like, around giving them extra lanterns. Seems we're pretty far into here. How many locks are left? 2. Really, Emmy? I have an idea. Actually, you know what? Let's just do it. Don't just say I have an idea. That didn't work. I don't think that's going to work. Just kidding. Guess it works. What did I do? I burned myself on the fire. And apparently it automatically puts you in the simulation. I did it twice for some reason? No, that was the first time. I died in the fire once, but that was inside the simulation. That was just to be a quick way to get out of the simulation. Now I died for real. Yeah, I know Death Trap, but I didn't think... I thought I would have to die, like, end time pressing the button to go into the simulation. I didn't think that my body just being near the fire would automatically put me in. I thought I would have to, like, set up a way where I consciously, like, pressed an input to enter the simulation at the same time that I died. But apparently not. Just dying next to the fireworks. What are you cooking, Azure? Here I am. Probably pretty low on time, but whatever. Chicken parm of Sean. Tell Sean I said hi. Wait, I just realized this isn't going to work because, again, the boat's on the other side. It doesn't matter because, I mean, this is the solution. Like, I know... Also, I'm out of time. But yeah, I found the solution. I don't need to actually go across and do the thing right now. I figured it out. Now I need to figure out bridge. So what happens if I, like... So if I die, then I'll just get ATP'd, right? There's no reason it wouldn't work that way. Yep. So like I said, it's very clearly a setup where each of the errors that you find corresponds to each of the locks. So however I deal with the bridge, that has to be me putting down the artifact and getting out of its rendering range. But I clearly can't just, like, jump to the sections of the bridge. But I guess I'll try... Hello, Quantum Moon. I guess I'll try that anyway, because what else am I doing? Yeah, no backseating, or even leading. If I wanted minor hints, then I'd ask for them. You know, no matter how pathetically stupid I might be, I'm pretty proud that I stuck with both the base game and the DLC completely hint-free. Not even a minor hint. Not even a minor hint. I'm so pure. What about front seating? Front seat's already occupied by my extremely large brain that's too big for my head. Let's grab an artifact. I love doing that. I love jumping out of that boat, carrying my momentum. Outer Wilds is so cool. I can't wait to do shipless speedruns. Can't wait to fling myself through space in real life. There may be room for two. What if our brains kissed in the passenger seat? Please don't get stuck on the rock. Back to George, by the way. I can't wait to finish this so I can download the soundtrack and listen to this song constantly, instead of for about 30 seconds at a time. What if we pretend aeroplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? What if we put our skulls together in Minecraft? Thank you for using such carefully coded language. What if we commit arson? I'm about to commit arson on myself. Cool platforming? Yeah, I'm sure there's a more straightforward way to get up here. But I feel like even if there is, the way I just took is probably just as fast. I mean, there definitely is another way to get up here, but, I don't know if it's, like, as direct. So, I have to do the kill yourself one last, because if I don't, I can't come out of the simulation, so that's how that is. Yeah, there is an elevator, but it's slow. Anyway. I'm just thinking. Well, I should at least try jumping to the bridge. I technically did that last time, but I didn't really because I just messed up. I messed up the parkour, so. This time I'm literally just going to jump straight at the bridge. And I know I won't make it, but I have to try. Yeah, I know about Scout Launcher momentum, which is cool. If I don't make it, the boat will be stuck on the other side again. That's true. You know what? I should have just gone into the bell entrance. But whatever. Did someone say momentum? I like how you sort of bonk a little when you do that. What is here, by the way? What is this part? I'm gonna find out. Oh, that, okay. I couldn't tell what that was because it's dark, but... So should I actually just not do this? Probably. Does it matter? I guess it doesn't matter. What's the puzzle that's left? This bridge over here. The invisible bridges. Off I go. Nope, not even close. Like I thought. Okay then. What does that dial do then? Presumably nothing. Because, I mean, that's the whole thing that's being set up, right? The codes. Well, I guessed that it would happen, Deathtrap. The codes, like the whole setup is you're looking for these codes and they're all destroyed. So now you're using the error messages you find to sort of cheat. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go in through the bell side. Calling it the bell, by the way. Yeah, 1.3 times gravity. I've said this a few times, but I think it's kind of genius for them to design this area to be 1.3 times. Why light the candles? Don't know. Pain is alright. Oh, don't worry. I'm acquainted with it. I love how you can see the symbols in this view. My first thought was, I don't know if it was my first thought, but one of the things I thought for a bit was like that there would be some kind of marking when you have the artifact sat down that showed you what the correct ones are, but no. Can you even... yeah, you can use it. What? Aight then. This is the reward of literally just trying things. Oh, it loops. That's cute. How long did it take you to beat this part, Deathtrap? Poogers. Literally hacking the system. Hacking the Gibson. Okay, and now I know how to do the other one. You have a maximum of 5 seconds to prove that, Deathtrap. That's not for me to figure out for you, Deathtrap. It appears that way, PTH. My forearm hurts. Problem? The charges officer? Is it time to go to bird heaven? Should have turned on reduced frights. A little short for this telescope. Don't know what caused that to open, but okay. No, I did not beat the main game on this save file. In fact, if I show you my ship log, you'll see like 3 other things. Ah, bird chess. And here's my second artifact, I suppose. Hello, good hand. Hi. The prisoner. Missing an antler. Who are you? Aha. He came out of the simulation after everyone else and let free the signal of the eye. But that was illegal, so... even in the simulation, he's just here. Is that why the Nomai had the signal of the eye at first, and then they didn't? I guess. It's why they had the signal, and then they warped here, and then they didn't, they couldn't find the signal anymore. Oh. The vision torch. Yeah, now you get my memories. Oh. We're completing the loop, gamers. Holy crap. It doesn't look that bad outside. It's still pretty comfy out there. Well, technically, in this save file, my character doesn't know any of this. My character doesn't know what the Nomai are. God, the Harthian shuttles look so cool. Yeah, I guess they do know some stuff. Aww. Ever since I was a little kid, I wanted to be an astronaut. Now here I am. You get all that, bird? Oh. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense, Azure. I don't think it really matters. Really, Azure? Never mind, it matters a lot. I have to... Well, time to do another playthrough, I guess. Well, now I'm the prisoner. Well, he trolled me good. It's very minor, just look it up on YouTube if you care. No, because I want to play the base game and this again anyway, so... It's actually fine. I would just prefer to see it right now as well. Time to learn triangular chess. I should play Myst. I'm really stupid for not having played Myst, like, a long time ago. I've learned enough about Myst, just from hearing about it, that it's not really going to be the most intended experience, but, eh. You played it recently, the reboot, and it was okay? Dang. Oh. We're gonna sail off towards the sunset. Well, it's probably not actually how it's going to happen, huh? Is the DLC like the main game where you can just go straight to the end once you know everything? I don't see why not. Everything I've done in this cycle should be everything that I can do from the very beginning. We're both stuck in here now, yeah. If you'd played it 28 years ago, it would have rocked your shit and blew your mind, but it's kind of like Seinfeld. Everything else copied it, so if you go back, it feels kind of tropey. Yeah, a lot of games can be like that, older games, and especially a lot of games can be like that because a lot of the appeal of games from like 20, 25 years ago is like just how cutting edge they were technologically. So, like I played Another World, and I didn't really enjoy that at all. Everyone really loves Another World, probably because it was like mind-blowing when it came out, but now it's just kind of like, well, that was not a very well-designed, very cinematic experience. Any percent speedrun is at like 7 minutes. Ugh. Well, I guess into the drink I go, right? What else am I doing? Star Wars TIE Fighter is a pretty decent space sim. I've heard that's actually quite good. It stands up. Holds up. I did play Star Wars Squadrons like a year ago. Should play more of it. But I played like probably 5 or 6 hours of it, and I really liked that. Good rat jam. There it is, the sealed vault. I met one of the stranger's inhabitants who was imprisoned within the vault. The prisoner showed me a vision revealing the actions they took that resulted in their eternal confinement. I used the vision torch to share my knowledge of the solar system's history with the prisoner. Yep. Nothing else to explore. I feel like what I'm about to go do, the bonk, exploring the bell in the reservoir. I feel like that's probably, yeah, that's probably exactly what you're saying, Azure, which is just doing that with the base game ending. You know what? I will go meet Selenum, just to say hi. Go meet our favorite friend, the sun. Truly a ray of sunshine in my life. Ah! Oh! Boo! I almost bonked myself into, the ghost matter. There's a post on the subreddit every other day that's just, is this it? Did I do it? It definitely isn't the, sort of, like, over-the-top... I don't want to say over-the-top, but the, I don't know, just the very dramatic ending of the base game. But that's kind of how it has to be. The structure of this game sort of means that any DLC with this format can't have, like, a definitive, you know, here's a cutscene ending and you're done playing kind of thing. There's not really a way that they could have done it without you still just dying and waking up again at the end. It's basically the same as meeting Selenum. You do a bunch of quantum knowledge stuff, and at the end of it you get a conversation with Goat Waifu, but no actual progress toward the main goal. Yeah, exactly. It was... It's like a parallel of meeting Selenum. Go meet our favorite friend, Giants Deep. I think I'm desensitized to Giants Deep at this point. Oh, really, Azure? Oh, man. Wait, why did I stop here? This isn't where I want to be. I didn't even need to come to George. I'm just so used to visiting him. Yeah, just checking up on him. You good, Georgie? You think you would have at least faded to a title card on the last scene? I don't think I would have. I think I would have done it pretty much the way they did it. It's a hard call to make, though. Yeah, they don't actually have beaks. They have, just a split in their necks. Yes, they do have teeth. What if their teeth are actually all beaks? They've got, like, 18 beaks lining the inside of their mouth. Each one can open. Yeah, kind of, Deathtrap. I mean, what is there for me to do here, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the more to explore here is just beat the game. Beat the game for real. Only took us an hour to beat the DLC. Damn right. Still got 5 hours to pad. I didn't say I was doing a 6-hour stream. You do know one thing I missed? I care. I care. Well, what's the plan, guys? I don't know why I'm asking y'all. I guess the plan is I beat the game again. Yeah, I know what you mean, Curly. And I care. I mean, I imagine it's the extra thing that you get if you beat the game and then come back and do that. It's gotta be, right? Yeah, I guess I meet Solenum. How convenient. It was meant to be, gamers. Bonk. Down. Don't worry, this kind of thing is normal. Frequency discovered quantum fluctuations. Glad I found that. As long as it's not making more really crazy drinks. Believe me, I am going to chill out on that for a while. In fact, for those of y'all who didn't see my post in Discord, oh wait, did I even start those challenges? I'm not sure I did. Anyway, long story short, I doubled point requirements for cocktail rewards from here on out. I've been doing it way too often lately, and yeah, the challenges are active. And it actually put a pretty... It's fun. I like it. It's a lot of fun, but it put a huge damper on, like, my pacing for getting through this DLC. Point requirements are doubled, but there are 2 challenges, one for cocktails and one for shots. That means you're no longer limited to 2,000 points donated per stream. You can donate 4,000. Azure teaches M1 the speedrun through chat. It sounds very ineffective. Okay, I won't believe myself, Bravima. He's known to be a real liar. That's true. Anyway, so if I remember correctly, Dark Bramble is the one I want to go to. I think there are 2 of these that work that let me get to the North Pole. I think maybe Dark Bramble and Brittle Hollow. Definitely Bramble, though. Oh yeah, I can just do flashlight. There we go. Death Trap ruined it for everyone else. It's, more than anything, it's just the time that it takes. I know I played pretty stupidly when it comes to this DLC, and I just took a long time in my own right, but a lot of my playtime of this was inflated just because I was worrying about cocktails and stuff. Okay, I guess I was wrong. I guess it's not Bramble. Brittle Hollow it is, probably. I'm glad I could help, Death Trap. Am I dumb? Huh. It has been like 2 months since I first met Solenum, so... Good tree, good tree. Okay, Giant's Deep. Yeah, I mean, the North Pole of Giant's Deep is the Cyclone, so... Huh. Sorry that I'm too stupid to remember how to do this. Pretty damn sure you don't do anything at Timber Hearth. Huh. Try Brittle Hollow again, I guess. I'm gonna try, Dark Bramble again. I swear to God, it's Dark Bramble. I swear to God, that's how I first got to, the Eye Moon. Or, to be more precise, it's how I first got the shrine to be at the North Pole. Just need to go around a little bit. Look around for a bit, look for where I need to be. No, it's all brambled over, man. It's all brambled over. By the time I figure it out, it's gonna be the end of the loop. Streamer unironically does not know. What can I say? I do be schmoovin' though. What's the average channel points here? I have no idea. I did nearly launch. Ash Twin, Ember Twin. I'm pretty sure I don't do anything here, but I'll check. I clearly don't remember how to do this, so... I don't believe I've forgotten the rules. You just, when you first get to the Quantum Moon, you're at the South Pole. And to get to the Eye, you need the shrine to be at the North Pole. That's pretty much the rule. The ruru. Which one got ruined? Community Cocktail or Make Me a Cocktail? Well, that is the one that Death Trap did. What am I not remembering here? Making cocktails that in theory sound good but actually taste awful. Trojan cocktails. Yeah, from what I'm remembering, you just need to get to one of the planets, or one of the planet's versions of the Quantum Moon, and on those planets you'll be able to just get to the North Pole, and the shrine can appear there. And I'm pretty sure, I thought for sure it was Dark Bramble, but maybe it's Brittle Hollow. That tree's hitbox is rather large. No, it's definitely not Giant's Deep. Okay, now I'm at Brittle Hollow. Or, Dark Bramble. I was at Brittle Hollow, now I'm at Dark Bramble. From this spot on Dark Bramble. Yeah, I mean, it's... No. It's just covered in the stuff, covered in the bramble. Sorry I'm taking so long to do this. I genuinely forgot how this goes. Just gonna check everything out. Maybe Tiger, yeah. Maybe I lucked into the solution without realizing. Timber Hearth. Guess I'll check it out. Checked out everywhere else. Oh. What? Okay. I guess I majorly misremembered. You can literally get to the North Pole of Timberhearth. I really don't remember that. I thought for sure the North Pole of Timberhearth was blocked off. Guess not. Now that I'm almost out of fuel, let's go meet Solanum. I guess you don't really need fuel to get to her. What's up, fam? Hello. Where are we? We're here at the Rock. I'm guessing I have to just go through all the dialogue here, which is fine. As long as I have time. Fundamental uncertainty. Identify, explain. Thanks for the points, Death Trap and Death Trap. Never met one of your kind before. I admire your 4 eyes. Who's more of a fraud, Solanum? Oh, friend, sorry. Solanum or the prisoner? I feel like it's gotta be Solanum. They're good friends, though. I feel like we just know a lot more about Solanum, even though we literally shared memories with Burb. Prisoner saves the universe? Well, he tries. We are orbiting the eye of the universe now. Okay. Now I put together all the things. We don't even know the prisoner's name. It's prisoner. It literally tells us. So, Eye of the Universe in relation to Solanum, Quantum Moon in relation to Solanum. Me in relation to Solanum. We do not have much connection, you and I. Still, this encounter feels special. I agree. So, Quantum Moon is Dunzo. Eye of the Universe in relation to the Quantum Moon. Extreme changeability. Me in relation to the eye. Friend zoned again. It's fine. I think the Nomai reproduce asexually. Quantum Moon in relation to me. Okay. That's all, folks. Good chatting with ya. Oh, right here. Jump with me, Selenim. Take a pick. Good idea. I took a pick last time, and now I'll take one again. Oh, let's get a little closer. Looking good. Rest in peace. Why is my scout here? Fuel level critical. I'm planning to fly into the sun, however, I think I'm actually going to get pulled in by Timber Hearth. Maybe. Yep. You can probably refuel. Oh, this is a nice orbit. Ow. I actually don't know where you can refuel on Timber Hearth. There's the interloper. Actually, I think I know. I think I remember. You know one place? Is it down here in the village? Next to the... whatever? The, like, mock shuttle that you can fly? I don't know. You're right, I don't. Here we go. I was close enough. I didn't mean to jump all the way down here, but whatever. This did not actually take me as high as I wanted to go. Oh, you were thinking the zero-G cave? That's too far. I don't have to go that far. Very dope music. You'll love to hear it. It's been a little while. Well, I did listen to it a couple of times throughout the DLC, but I usually skipped it. Nacho cheese. It is my cheese, actually. See a stranger. Oh wait, never mind. It's over there. And that's why you don't get destroyed by the supernova, by the way. Wait. Never mind. Timber Hearth blowing its load at the music. Good coffee. I guess I'm done. I'm going to get a full save file and everything. Not necessarily full. 90%. And then I'm going to play through the DLC again. Not right now, because that's going to take a while. I mean, I could do it pretty fast, actually. That's probably not true. I could probably do, like, almost everything in the base game and the DLC pretty fast, but then there's, like, 3 or 4 things, probably, that I would misremember and get stuck on. Should I? I guess I could. I could do the base game ending on stream right now. For funsies. Might as well. Okay, let's do it. I've talked to Solanum. That's the important thing. I don't know. I was thinking I would, like I said, do like 90% of everything. And then do the DLC again. But I might as well just do the thing and see the ending. Let's do it. Quantum fluctuations, deep space radio, distress beacon. That's what I need. I probably don't need distress beacon, but it is what it is. I should have rested at the fire, but oh wait. You know what I need? I don't need it. I was gonna say I need the coordinates from Giant's Deep, but I can just put them in from memory. Do I remember what they are? Kind of. I probably don't. But if I don't, I will just look up a screenshot online. Because who cares? Yeah, 7 fish in, that's right. That's how you remember. 7 fish in. This is good flying, by the way. It doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm just going to grab the ATP core and go do the thing. And talk to my goat friend and my bird bro. Can I fly properly? Can I, like, manage that? Can I possibly? Just for you guys, I have identified Chert. I will sleep for 2 minutes. Didn't even realize I parked my shuttle right next to Chert's. Press E to wake up. I wish it were that simple. Should have slept a little longer, I guess. Another minute, I suppose. It's fine. Am I going back to Subnautica next? Probably. I've been thinking that I should do some stream of some more Halloween-appropriate game. But Subnautica's scarier to me than any actual horror game. And, I also just don't want to spend too much time away from it. So I will probably just play Subnautica for October. Good timing, good timing. Halloween fans in shambles. Good warp. Oh. Don't know why I was having such trouble getting up to the warp core. No cactus. Wait. Please unmark the stranger. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, that's not Dark Bramble. That's the white hole. Oops. Where's Bramble? Oh, there it is. It's a good thing I've got all the time in the world, right? Hello, Quantum Moon. Thank you for orbiting my home planet. Vord one last time. It's a distinct possibility. Okay. Distress beacon. Pretty sure that bottom left light that I'm passing by is a fish, so I'm just floating along. Halloween fans in shambles after Halloween turns out to be an utterly mediocre follow-up to Halloween 2018. I've only ever seen the original Halloween, and it seems like that's a good thing, from what everyone says. If I remember correctly, there is no anglerfish in this one, so not gonna worry. Halloween 2018 was a great follow-up. Oh, that's good. I hadn't heard anything about that one in particular. Okay, follow the trail of lights. Here we go. Cool. Bonk. Okay, remember, once I go through this one, let go of controls. No touching the mouse or the keyboard. My hands are off the desk. Nothing to be afraid of. No eject button strat. I am really happy I made that work the first time I tried it. Wait. Eh? Why did... Hang on. Am I misremembering things? Probably. I'm just gonna go toward my scout, because that's what you do. No? Okay, yeah, this is correct. The fish is vaguely aware of my presence, though I don't believe it's actively following me right now. But it doesn't matter because I'm home free. Just knocking around into my skeleton a little bit, no big deal. I'm gonna refuel. Don't think that was necessary, but better safe than sorry. Ship log updated. I'm learning new things, guys. Like this, right? I think like this. Got it. Pulled it right out of my memory. Yeehaw, that's a big zoop, gamers. Got here pretty early, lots of stars left. Never did try shooting my scout into this thing. Oh. Uh-oh. Good zoop. .4 times gravity, baby. I love this. The eye is so cool. The eye. The big peepers. This is very normal. Everyone goes through this. What if that's the butthole and not the eye? Same thing, right? Not reading any of this. Wait, I do want to read about the satellite, because that's new. Here we go. The radio tower on Timber Hearth was built to receive transmissions. Yeah. Oh, hang on. No, that is new. Has some of the last ever photos taken of the entire solar system. One of these photos revealed the existence of an invisible ring world inhabited by a species whose presence in our solar system predated even the Nomai. The species traveled from a nearby star system in search of the eye of the universe, but horrified by what they discovered, decided to block the eye's signal so that no one else would ever find it. One individual, however, rebelled against the decision and was able to briefly release the eye's signal back into space before being caught and imprisoned in solitude for this betrayal. Tiger. It's really good PTH. Fizzle. Look at me, I'm destroying galaxies. He thinks they're just galaxies. Oh yeah, I didn't get bored. Imagine actually getting bored. Imagine not finding this game completely easy. Holy crap. Yeah, that's right. Then you meet yourself. Let's light up, gamers. Hey, bucko, do you hear music? Do I ever? What if we die in this fire? I'm fireproof, baby. It's quantum fire. It is both burning me to death and not burning me to death. The quiet shade. Across old bark. In the ancient glade. It's always dark. Gabro. Who could that be? Who could that be? Ah. You'll get paid, Death Trap. Hypothesis. Everyone must be here before we can begin. Once they arrive, I believe we'll be ready for the next step. I'm glad you remembered me. How could I forget? God Gamer. Oh yeah, that's right. Thinking about those suns. Listen to that. Ah. 6 feet under, huh? Ha! Cute. Arise. Very nice. Oh, I can extinguish them. It's a little more than 6 feet. It's not a grave so much as it is a tomb. Who's that handsome devil? Ah, spooky! Of course, I won't be able to communicate with him, I suppose. Unless he has the thingy, which he doesn't. Never mind. When my kind found the eye and realized what it was capable of, they were terrified. It was too difficult to truth. Like a light too bright to look upon directly, it burned them. Whoa, that's one way of putting it. What they could not unlearn was hidden away in darkness, obfuscated, then lost. They did not want to see their story end. My kind weren't always like this. We weren't always so afraid. I did what I could to set things right, yet I am still of my kind, and you know now what they did. I cannot promise our fear won't stain your mind. And so a choice. Are you certain you want to remember me? That's a cute question. Join us. Let's see what happens. I don't want to repeat my kind's mistakes, but if you're willing to take the risk, then so am I. Come on, buddy. Oh, pfft. There he is. This fire, what a warm and beautiful light it makes. Go, find the others. What comes next cannot be done alone. saved the anglerfish for last. I know how to handle anglerfish. See? See the jukes? Not yet. Take your time. I don't think there's anything left to go supernova. I'll wait until you're ready. I hadn't dared to hope that anyone would hear the signal for how briefly I set it free. Yet here we are. Are you ready for the final step? I have awaited this moment for a long time. For so long. It is no trouble to wait a little longer. A conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? Not yet. Then I will wait until you are ready to know the answer. What do you say then? Should I get out the old harmonica? You got it, Hatchling. When you're ready, just say the word. How is the owl still alive when we free him? Well, we're inside the simulation when we free him. So his consciousness is still alive in there. But he's not alive in the real world. So to speak. If you mean how is he here, you could say the same thing about everyone else, because, I mean, everyone else, Solanum is definitely not really alive. Everyone else died in the supernova. Arguably, they're just here because, I mean, there's different interpretations, but my interpretation is that everything we see is sort of being created by the player character's mind. Because they are the conscious observer of the physical manifestation of the potential of reality. I guess. Sup, bro? Then it's time to send our spark into the darkness. It's quite an instrument. You got it, I'll do my best. Well then here I go, ikimashou. This song is new to me, but I'm honored to be a part of it. Can't wait to play with the whole group again. Can I start? You can finish. A violin, banjo music box thing, pretty much. I like Esker's whistling. Thanks, everyone. Interesting symbols that appear on this thing. Didn't notice the first time I did this. I saw an anglerfish silhouette. Based PTH. Well, see ya next time, fellas. cool. Anyway, I hesitated to do that at first because, reading what you guys were saying in chat, I misinterpreted what y'all meant. I thought that to, get the prisoner here for the ending, I would have to do all this stuff throughout the main game that would unlock the extra, like, little scenes that you would transmit to them when you meet them at the end of the DLC, and only after that, once you had, like, the complete scene with them, would they appear here in the base game ending. But I guess not. Which, I'm still going to do that. The extra scenes don't really matter. I believe you, but I would like to play through the base game and the DLC again anyway, so I'll be doing it anyway, off stream. GG. I'm gonna grab myself a treat real quick while the credits play. Be right back. Okay, back. Hi. So what now? Is stream over? Well, I don't know what else to do. So maybe. There's at least one more thing, which is, roasting a marshmallow. It's the way a roasted marshmallow should look. We get a behind the scenes of M1's Doom Eternal review. That's possibly the most boring thing imaginable. Now that I'm done with the game, the HP healed from eating marshmallows is based on the quality of your roast, and if you burn them, they heal nothing. That's so unrealistic. If you cremate the hell out of them, they should be a full heal. If you burn them completely black, you should automatically beat the game. Credits just roll after you eat the perfect black marshmallow. There's no nutrients in ashes. I think I'm proving that wrong. Is it actually real? I thought Ezra was joking. Do I get the praying mantis? Probably not. I don't know what the requirements for that is. I do. They look more like moth people. They're like a mix between praying mantises and moths. Wait, oh. The next universe is parallel of the owls. Cool. I'm really glad I saw that. There is a marshmallow % category. I think I have the record for that. No, he's not, Tiger. He's just gonna say hi. Okay, sleep tight, Jimmy. Everyone say thank you to Azure for buying the DLC for me. He Steam gifted it to me. He's gonna gloat that his fire is blue. I believe you that it's real. I disagree with the mechanic, but I believe it. Ugh. Marshmallow char. That is the danger of overburning your marshmallow. You get the char stuck in your throat. But it's worth it for the flavor. God, 30 hours. I'm sorry for providing you 30 hours of entertainment. I'm sorry that it wasn't about 15. Now I can watch your playthrough, and goddamn it, will I ever. That's my intention. You guys. You guys are so wrong about marshmallows, it's painful. You guys are so wrong, my throat hurts. Good night, buddy. Have some good gaming in your sleep. Well, that was the Outer Wilds DLC. Very, 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 very good. Couldn't have asked for a better add-on to Outer Wilds. I like everything about it. Better than base game? In a lot of ways, yeah. I think that if it were its own separate thing, like it were not Outer Wilds, it were just like another game titled something different, it would not be as good. I probably wouldn't like it as much as Outer Wilds, just because not doing stuff with the ship is different. Like there's, how do I put it? There's a lot of parts of the DLC where you're not doing any kind of cool movement. Like, anytime you're in the simulation, you don't have the jetpack or anything. And that's just it's not good, but it wouldn't be that cool if it weren't part of Outer Wilds. Yeah, it's a cool juxtaposition against the base game, and I think the DLC is... I feel like... How do I put it? It's not quite level design, but it's adjacent to level design because it has to do with the way the player will go through the world. But the design, as far as like causing certain experiences naturally for players in the DLC, is much tighter and much more skillfully executed, I think. But that's also a weird comparison to make because you're just having fundamentally different experiences between the base game and the DLC. But I would say I had more stuff in the DLC make me think like, wow, I can't believe they did this. I can't believe they pulled this off. So in that sense, yeah, I guess I would say I like the DLC more. I think the DLC is better. But ultimately, it's just hard for me to isolate one from the other and compare them. Sorry for the non-answer and the meandering thought process. More traditional puzzle mechanics, at least until the final puzzle. Yeah, that's true. The reveal that all the codes were burned out and you have to cheat your way into the vault was excellent. I agree. I agree. That part, I wish I had handled that part better. In hindsight, it's like really obvious what they're trying to do, and I imagine most people find the hidden locations and find the error messages, and they're just like, okay, yeah, I do this, and then I do this, and boom, they have it. But for some reason, my mind was just like short-circuiting when I found the first error message. Like, I didn't immediately drop the artifact to test out what I just saw. And that was the start of me having trouble with that part. It's just kind of a shame because I feel like I didn't do that really cool part of the DLC justice. Like 1 or 2 burnt marshmallows in a row is good, but like 10? That's too intense for me. I agree, but 10 marshmallows of any kind in a row is too intense. You like the base game a bit more. You found yourself frustrated by the damn supernova a lot more in this than any of the time mechanics in the main game. I can see that. The dam is kind of an oppressive thing, but I liked it. I think I'm very open to oppressive time limitations of that sort compared to most people. I've always been a huge fan of Majora's Mask, for example. Yeah, I can imagine there are lots of situations where people would potentially find out how dropping the artifact works before the error message ever tells you. Look at how the title is breaking up. The pieces of the S and the D are floating away. Never noticed that. Maybe that's a new thing. Maybe that's a new thing with the DLC title logo. Always did that? Okay. Well, for some reason, like I said at the time, I didn't even realize you could drop the lantern. And as somebody explained, yeah, you can't... Everything in the game that you can carry around, you can just look sort of at the ground and drop it. With the artifact, you have to look pretty much straight down. You can't be looking at much of an angle at all. You have to be looking straight down and not moving to drop the artifact. So that makes it less likely for somebody to do it accidentally. Which I guess is why I never did it accidentally. Yeah, that's why I dropped... After I figured out dropping the lantern, that's a big reason why I started to do it. So I could get a better view of the environment. Because it's normally so dark. Oh, that's what I did, PTH. I did that. Got some talons in my neck already. Exactly, Tiger. I don't see why that bothered everyone so much. No problem with carrying a cheeky little scroll around. I mean, to be fair, them just straight up murking you also doesn't really kill you. It also just knocks you out of the simulation. And maybe they know that. That's a good question, Deathtrap. Oh, they still snap your neck? Okay. Anyway, I'm glad they released this in October. This is pretty obvious, I guess, but it's just interesting how this is basically a horror DLC, but it's an Outer Wilds flavored horror, which I find more effective than things that are blatantly horror. It's Outer Wilds Halloween party. I don't know what else is there for me to say. What else is there for me to do? You know what I like? I like the presentation of the prisoner. As an analog to Solanum, I think he works somewhat similarly. Tiger. God damn it. I didn't plan on drinking tonight, but if you give me an idea that's cool enough and also consists of things that I have on hand, maybe I'll do it tonight. No pressure. Reminder that I still owe Drac a cocktail. Probably not anything I have on hand? Okay. I'll just do it on Tuesday then. Orange juice, vodka, triple sec, half and half. Yeah. That would be a great orange creamsicle cocktail, actually. I do have all that on hand, except for orange juice. Don't have any orange juice. Do it, Tiger. That'll be sick. Yeah, if that's the plan, if that's what we're making, I look forward to it. That'll be good. That's the plan then. Your cocktail and probably Drax as well on Tuesday. As I was saying about the prisoner, technically the meeting with the prisoner comes out of nowhere. Like, it comes really fast, but it's technically not out of nowhere because from nearly the beginning, you have the, I guess you just call it the tomb, the prison, the cell that you're trying to get into, and that acts as an obvious, like, end-game mystery. Like, even if you don't know what's going on yet, pretty early on you're going to find the bell near the dam, and you're going to see that, and you're going to wonder about that, so... and then when you get into the simulation, you're going to go there and be unable to open the cell in the simulation. That's something even I did pretty early on, so it's cool. It's like a more subtle way of teasing a guy that you're going to meet the whole time. Even if your meeting with them is very quick. I think it works. I think I'm stretching out the stream runtime at this point. I've got nothing else to say. You're curious what the extra scenes I get for the ship log? Yeah, me too. I'll find that out before long. I'm planning on playing more of this on my own time. That's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna end the stream and have another toasted marshmallow, and no reason to swap to the end screen because the Outer Wilds title screen works well as an end screen. So, thanks for watching. More Subnautica on Tuesday. Bye-bye.